Good morning and welcome to St. James Academy. It's the 10th annual Spectrum Sports Volleyball Slam. Up first, bright and early, St. Michael, the Guardians, taking on the Blue Valley Northwest Huskies. Good morning, everyone. My name is Nick McKay. I'm joined today by Nancy Dorsey, the head coach here at St. James Academy on the volleyball side. A lot of success here for them, and we'll see them later on tonight. But first up, we've got St. Michael and Blue Valley Northwest. Cross-state matchup. Smaller school versus a larger school. St. Michael's had a lot of success in their first 3 years of existence.
Yes, and their very first school opener, they went to state and they finished 4th, and then last season in 2018, they finished 3rd. So pretty exciting start to a brand new school for them and for Coach Zarda. They have 3 returning All-Staters, so look to see those 3. Their setter, the libero, on one of their left sides. Emma Foley, Kaylee Bokenkroger, and Solansky. They're going to be the ones to watch. On the other side, on the Husky side, you have veteran coach Molly Haggerty. She's been there for 13 years. She was a great player in her own right. They have a lot of versatility, so she's really excited about that this year. They can kind of surprise some people with lots of different things, and I'm excited to watch them play. Look for Cameron Hahn, their setter, also the birthday girl, so happy birthday to Cameron, to pace their offense and make things happen for them.
And Miko Pearson, solid as the libero. They've got an excellent defense for Blue Valley Northwest, so it's going to be fun to watch this matchup. St. Michael and Blue Valley Northwest, the first of 8 matches here on the 10th annual Spectrum Sports Volleyball Slam. Back here at the 10th annual Spectrum Sports Volleyball Slam at St. James Academy in Lenexa, Kansas, the far western side.
A few roundabouts on your way.
Area. A few roundabouts on the way.
Gotta love those.
Yeah, they like their roundabouts here
they really
in
do.
Lenexa. We're in for a beautiful Saturday outside, but we're going to be inside all day watching some great volleyball action as we get the season underway here tonight.
One of my favorite days of the year. This is our 10th one, so we're pretty excited about that.
Nick McCabe here with you alongside Nancy Dorsey, the head coach at St. James Academy. Then you've got Gardner Edgerton later tonight in the nightcap of the 10th annual Slam. First up, we've got St. Michael, the Archangel, against Blue Valley Northwest. We talked about the two teams a little bit in the open, but St. Michael, 3 years of existence, they've been to the Class 2 state tournament 2 of those 3 seasons. So an impressive start for their volleyball program. And Sheridan Zarda, a big part of that. She was a former player there. You caught a glimpse of her just there as she is the head coach, the only head coach in the history of St. Michael, and you're obviously very familiar with her.
Yeah, she was obviously a great player. Went first to Nebraska and then finished her career at K-State. She was our libero for 4 years, won 4 state championships here at St. James in a row. So she knows what it's like to win and to be successful. And she's an amazing young woman. I keep wanting to call her a kid, but she's a grown woman now. Yeah. I need to get past that. She'll always be my kid. I just am so proud of her, and it's so rewarding to coach and then see your players become coaches. So I'm really excited to watch her. I know she's doing great things over at St. Michael's.
On the other side, another familiar face and name for you, Molly Haggerty, former teammate of yours.
Yes, Molly and I played together at KU. She was my setter. She was so fierce. I loved playing with her because she was just such a competitor. And you can see her playing spirit and her players as well. We played them over the summer a couple times at KU camp. And they just played much like their coach did. Just really fierce, very aggressive, super scrappy. So they're going to be a fun team to watch.
Should be a fun match to watch. We've got 2 really great liberos going at each other, as Emma Foley on the St. Michael side was one of 3 returning All-Staters that they had from Missouri Class 2 a year ago. And on the other side, Miko Pearson, the daughter of former Chief J.C. Pearson, friend of ours here on Spectrum Sports. He's called a lot of games for us over the years, but his daughter is heading off to Missouri S&T next year, but will play her senior year here at Blue Valley Northwest as the libero.
She's dynamic. She's fun to watch. You just see her kind of fly all over the place. We'll get to see that here as the match begins, but just got a lot of energy, great smile. She's a sweet kid. It's always fun to watch these kids and just see the success that they have. Ooh, did we see that vertical right there? Maybe
Pretty
she should be hitting. Maybe we should get her in the front row. She got up there.
We're about to get underway with the Spectrum Sports Volleyball Slam. Cameron Hahn, outstanding setter and the birthday girl for Blue Valley Northwest, serving first.
It's a good way to start your birthday. Start off with an ace.
Another good serve. Much better offense that time from St. Michael.
Abby Solansky for the Guardians. She is a two-time All-Stater as well for this team. Zarda described her as one of the most successful athletes in their building. She is on the basketball team that were district champs last year and the soccer team that were district champs last year. So she's had a lot of successes in athletics at St. Michael's and a three-star athlete. See her get the ball a lot today.
She didn't get much on that swing, but still managed to get the kill.
Nothing wrong with a little finesse, right? A kill's a kill's a kills, we always say, and you don't have to necessarily hit it hard to score. Just found that hole right in the donut. The middle of the floor is a dangerous place. Nice serve from
Strong serve.
Yeah, broken kicker, that top spin. A lot of power.
And a little bit of confusion right there. Solansky and Emma Foley got a little bit crossed up. Ties it up at 2-2 here in the early going. And now we'll see Elena Pearson. This is Miko's younger sister, so JC's younger daughter. She's a freshman and already expected to make a big impact for this Blue Valley Northwest squad.
What an opener for a freshman. You know, come into this environment, your game's being televised. She looks cool as a cucumber though, so gotta give her props for that.
Lauren McCarty, the right side hitter, got the kill there for Blue Valley Northwest. Elena Pearson misfiring on the serve, so back over to St. Michael, and it will be Solansky putting it in play. Good pass by Pearson, and it led to the kill by a sophomore that Coach Molly Haggerty really likes, Ellison Graysick.
You can see the kill here from Graysick. Moving a sophomore to the left side. This is her first year on varsity, just bringing some power to that position.
Really good serve and a tremendous recovery by St. Michael to win that point.
It's a great finish by Taylor Westhoff for the Guardians. Just Zarda describes her as small but mighty. She's smart. You can tell she's a senior. She sees the court. Little off-speed shot off the block. Caught the defense off guard.
She really started off with a great pass for St. Michael. Graysick trying to put it in the donut.
It's a great up by Bokenkrager.
Brandy Simpson couldn't put it away. Now here's Graysick.
The one-arm dig. Brandy Simpson for the Guardians there with the kill. This is her second year of varsity. Look at that one-arm dig right there in that replay. Hey, it's a dig. We'll count it. Still counts the same. Westhoff with that finish.
A dig is a dig is a dig.
That's right.
As well, right?
Yeah, if you get it up, I don't care how that happens. Just make it happen.
Foley serving again. Elena Pearson kept it alive. This hit there from Simpson.
Both teams are doing a good job of keeping the other team out of system. You see the setters are kind of scrambling a little bit, and there's just a lot of off plays. It's part of just first game of the season, removing those cobwebs a little bit, maybe a little bit of nerves, just kind of getting in the groove of things.
And good defenses. I mean, both of these teams we kind of expected to be pretty good at keeping the other team a little bit off balance. Great dig by Elena Pearson, really making an impact in her first varsity game.
Nice spot. Oh, I hit the antenna.
McNamara had a pretty good swing on it, but just clipped the antenna.
I like how the Guardians are moving the ball around. They're not just setting one person. They're kind of making the Huskies guess a little bit. That has to do with them passing in system. Their digs are right to target, so their setter has the opportunity to do that. Nice serve. Delaney Granholm Jr. Diaz with that awesome serve, led to the ace. You can see it here, just nice float. You see that ball drop. The float serve is so effective in our game. It's extremely hard to pass.
Simpson, did she find the corner? She did.
That right there is what you want every middle that you coach to be able to do, is just hit it into a deep corner. You don't have, she didn't hit it tremendously hard. She just hit it smart. And that almost always scores because there's nobody guarding that area.
McNamara, the senior hitter.
Nice pass.
Perfect pass by Pearson and an in-system kill for Grayson.
That was a fun play. Started with a perfect pass, ended with a great swing.
Caitlin Elston graduated, moved on. Now at Highland Community College from this Blue Valley Northwest squad. And looks like Graysick is going to be the player that they're trying to get to step into that void. And now a service ace for Blue Valley Northwest is Caitlin Young, senior. Gave Blue Valley Northwest the 9-6 lead.
The Huskies are doing a great job of keeping the ball away from Emma Foley. I don't know that they've served her once yet. Sometimes when you have that libero, the girl in the, the opposite colored jersey, the ball sort of gravitates toward them, and you're like, that's the person you do not ever want to serve. And the Huskies have done a great job of making their hitters have to pass balls, keeping them out of system and serve receive. That's just good coaching.
Taylor Westhoff, another senior, very good serve. Well, that had some top spin on it.
That did. That was a bomb. It dropped right at the tail end. Those are difficult balls to pass.
Get St. Michael back within a point. Quite as much on that one. Blue Valley Northwest a chance here in system, but now St. Michael will have an opportunity, but Simpson just wide.
The right idea there from Simpson. Make them think about it a little bit, keep them on their toes. This is a great dig by Bokenkroger, the junior setter for the Guardians. Had an opportunity to convert, just a little wide on that tip.
Here's Miko Pearson, the senior libero for Blue Valley Northwest. Simpson tapping it over. Northwest with the kill. Maddie Clark in the middle.
Gotta look at Maddie Clark. She played middle for this squad last year. I think Haggerty's gonna kind of toy with her a little bit in the middle on the left side, just again speaks to that versatility of this team.
St. Michael gets it right back. Checking in Alyssa Lakin. Heading to that front line. Simpson serving.
Nice block. Oh, that was a fun rally. Some great defense being played there. Got a big block from Alyssa Lakin for the Guardians. And a good dig here. And then the setter with the setter dump. They called the double contact on that, on the Huskies.
Diving, tough serve. And that's going to tie things up. So Blue Valley Northwest had opened up just a little bit of a lead, pushed it out to 3 points. St. Michael's has scored 5 of the last 7 points. Simpson, another tough serve.
Nice.
Excellent pass. Led to a good set and a kill for the Huskies.
Sorry to interrupt you. That play right there just points out the importance of a good pass. Cameron Hahn did a great job of delivering that ball, freezing the middle blocker and opening up that hole for Maddie Clark. And what a great finish by her.
Now Hahn, the senior setter, will serve it for the Huskies. Overpass leads to an easy kill for the Huskies.
It's her second ace so far this set. She's got a good serve. You can tell she's playing with confidence. Doesn't hurt if it's your birthday. I think you get a little extra
Yeah.
Good vibes coming your way when you get to play on your birthday. Nice serve.
Right at Foley, who did a good job. And then a block by the Huskies. And you talked about them avoiding Foley with the serve, and you can see why, because Foley had a pretty good pass there, but
I think that
was a little off.
Yeah, I think that was the first time she got served this entire set. So that's obviously strategy by Coach Haggerty, that she knows she's their strongest passer. Oh, but there we go. She gets another ace.
Found the perfect spot right on the line. And now just after St. Michael had erased the deficit, 4 straight for Blue Valley Northwest.
It really doesn't matter what level you watch this game. It almost always comes down to pass and serve. I mean, if you have somebody who has a bomb, Cameron Hahn right now is just serving super aggressively low and flat, hard ball to pass, and she's keeping them out of system. And you can't be in a game if you can't pass a ball.
Lincoln didn't get much on it, and it leads to an opportunity for Blue Valley Northwest. And Maddie Clark cashes it in.
Maddie Clark liking that slide right now, going behind that sharp angle. Seems to be working for her. Don't fix what's not broke.
4 straight service points for Cameron Hahn. And it's a 5-point run overall for Blue Valley Northwest. We'll step aside and come back with more Set 1 action. Set 1 of Game 1 of 8 here at the Spectrum Sports Volleyball Slam. Back here at St. James Academy. Blue Valley Northwest has scored the last 5 points. St. Michael and Sheridan Zarda had to call a timeout. Another outstanding serve by Hahn, but a good pass. And then Solansky found the right spot on the floor.
That started again. Just always comes down to the good pass. Tess McCombs, junior DS, 3-year starter for the Guardians, served that great pass. They were able to get the ball to their go-to girl in Solansky, and she hit that ball in the open spot down the line. They're really not using a lot of power right now. They're just using finesse, and it's working for them.
Callie Bokenkroger is serving for St. Michael.
One of those all-state players we talked about in our open, 3-year varsity starter, just a confident player. And there you go again. Pass and serve. What do I tell you? I swear I know what I'm talking about.
And Molly Haggerty, this was something that she had talked about to us, that she was, I don't know if she was necessarily concerned about it, but she mentioned that one of the things she wasn't sure about her team was their ability to pass and be able to get it consistently to her outstanding setter. And Cameron Hahn, maybe we're seeing a little bit of that in this sequence.
Yeah, and it's so early in the season, and that always gets better as the season goes on. But, I mean, it's just both sides are struggling with it a little bit. Another great swing by Solansky down that line. They're struggling with that shot. It's working. Again, don't fix what's not broke.
So we'll step aside as another timeout is called, this time by Blue Valley Northwest. St. Michael not going away. 4 straight for them, back within 1. Bokenkroger has scored 3 straight on her serve. One more would tie things up. Instead, it's a service error.
You mark that down in the book as like it's a point for coach, because you call the timeout, you get in the server's head, and they make an error. That's all coach.
And Coach Zarda had her timeout work as well. It didn't work exactly the same way. Hahn actually put a really good serve, but her team was able to pass and set it well and get the ball back.
Nice.
Heavy swing from Logan Coley.
That's a senior for the Huskies this year. You could tell Hahn wanted to give that to the middle. Such a good decision-making skills happening over there for the Huskies, and a great finish by Cully.
Elena Pearson, the freshman. Another good serve.
Nice save by Hahn.
Got a little deep on the pass there by Pearson. Lakin did just enough.
Love that shot by Lakin. She saw the block take away one angle, and she just kind of swipes it off the block the other angle. Smart. You can see she's got good court awareness. Another multi-sport athlete. She does swim, volleyball, and soccer. I think that the Guardians have a ton of these girls that play 2 and 3 sports for their school. Ooh, nice block.
And Northwest got into the net.
Gotta love those jousts. They're always so intense. It's a nice little dig, keeping the ball alive. Alyssa Lakin ready at the net.
And again, St. Michael back within a point.
Oh, that's dirty. Setter dump. Han is in back row, so they're not really expecting that, right? Because typically we see a setter attack when she's up, take that second ball over, but she caught him by surprise. Smart play.
Or McCarty serving now for Blue Valley Northwest. On passing, that leaves Pearson to set. Graysick had to just get it over.
Nice swing.
Outstanding hit by Graysick, getting the kill.
Yeah, I really like to see that. She was really far off the net. A lot of times when you get a hitter, especially a young one that's hitting off the 10-foot line, you just kind of, as a coach, like, oh, I'm gonna hold my breath and hope this ends well. That was a great swing on an off-speed ball.
It's gonna be a 4th hit. Foley, a rare missed pass there for her. She
Both
hasn't
of these
been served much.
Yeah, she has not. Both teams are doing a really good job of a lot of things. It's just when they get caught, when each team goes on a run or goes down, it's always about the pass and serve.
Blue Valley Northwest has really not trailed for the most part in this opening set, but they pulled away a couple of times, haven't really been able to put St. Michael away. There's another big swing by Graysick through the block.
Graysick is impressive right now. She did it again, another set on the 10-foot line. That is a big swing for a sophomore, the sophomore left side hitter, and smart, just kind of caught the block on their way down.
Delaney Granholm, a junior defensive specialist, will serve for the Huskies. 3 points away from capturing set number 1. Simpson blocked at the net.
It was out, the block was out, but they're saying that she touched it. Zarda's talking to the officials about the fact that the ball was out.
It really didn't look like on our replay that maybe Simpson did touch it again. It looked like maybe the block just went out.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. The officials kind of was right in my view, so I didn't see it very well, but.
Another point for Blue Valley Northwest, puts them right on the cusp.
It does, game point. This has been it's a good first match. I like how the Guardians are they're not giving up. They're just keeping their fight. They're fighting through. Huskies are working through some of that initial serve receive issues that they were having. Han's doing a great job of running their offense.
And there it is. First set taken by the Blue Valley Northwest Huskies.
Catherine Case with that final kill for the Huskies. First year varsity, good job running that slide. Nice.
25-18, the Huskies take set 1. (25-18), Blue Valley Northwest takes the first set of the first match here at the 10th annual Spectrum Sports Volleyball Slam. Nick McCabe alongside Nancy Dorsey. Both teams had some runs. It was Blue Valley Northwest opening up leads, St. Michael coming back, but the last run the Blue Valley Northwest was able to make was too much for the Guardians to overcome.
Yeah, I feel like the Huskies kind of always had control of that first set. The Guardians are doing a good job of fighting and kind of clawing their way back in there. It's just their passing right now is very inconsistent. So you get 2 good passes, 3 bad passes, and it's hard to fight against a team with the versatility that Haggerty's team has in the Huskies without a consistent being able to run your offense consistently. So I think that's definitely something that Zarda's going to be talking to her team about right now in this huddle, is that we've got to start passing better. Their serve was great. They got the Huskies out of system a ton, and that was what kept them in that set.
Cameron Hahn, it's sometimes for a layperson doesn't coach volleyball. It's not necessarily in my DNA like it is in yours. It's easy to underappreciate a setter who just puts the ball in the perfect spot. It really makes the hitters look good.
Oh, I mean, setter's like a quarterback, in football. If you don't have a setter that can command the floor and that is confident and comfortable running a lot of different plays, it can be really, you could have all the great hitters in the world. But if you don't have somebody who can deliver the ball, it's really a challenge. And she's doing a good job. She's quiet and she's not flashy. You're not going to like stop and be like, holy cow, did you see that girl? But she's, for the, like you said, the person that has a more a veteran eye is going to say, I like her a lot. I like how she plays the game. I like how she runs her offense. I like how she's cool and collected. There's just so many great things about her. And she is doing a great job today and will really be a big part of any success they have this season.
Pretty well-rounded team after just one set of watching them. But this Blue Valley Northwest team is strong on the back line. They've got good hitters. They've got the outstanding setter.
Ooh, I thought for a second they thought that might be in.
Yeah, it was real close. It is a service error to start set number 2.
How fun it's got to be for the Pearsons to watch their daughters. They're playing side by side right now. You've got Elena serving and Miko is in middle back, and it's got to be so rewarding to see your 2 kids on the same side.
Really smart play right there. There's JC up there, the Pearsons.
That's like every parent's dream, right? If your kids are close enough in age, just even the convenience of having them play on the same team, but just such a, I'm sure, a rewarding experience for them.
Yeah, probably. I mean, barring a surprise on the college level, probably the only year they get to play together.
Right.
So it's got to be an enjoyable experience for them, and it's not every time that you're going to have a freshman be good enough to play on the varsity squad that they would really get to play a varsity season together.
And she started out this set with ultimately 3 aces, so she's having a good first outing.
Yeah, it seems like she's going to bring something to this team. Good start for the Huskies. They've gotten 3 in a row to start the set, and that was off the fingertips. And so that's another one for Blue Valley Northwest. They've scored 4 in a row to start the set.
Great play by Logan Coley. She was a little bit late. Set might have been a little bit low, and rather than try to swing at that ball and make a hitting error, she just used her finesse, tipped that ball off the hitter's or the blocker's hand. So really smart.
Nasty serve from Elena Pearson, the freshman, has come out and scored 4 straight for Blue Valley Northwest after the Huskies got the quick side out to start the match.
Definitely some frustration right now on the Guardian side. They just can't seem to get a good pass.
Well, that one found the right spot. Still wasn't a great pass, but they managed to get the point. They desperately needed one.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to side out and need to press the reset button. I liked how Selansky, I mean, she ended up having to set the ball over. She didn't even swing, but you can tell in the 2-time All-Stater that she's been around the game. She's smart. She made a good decision.
Well, that started with a great pass from Miko Pearson off of a pretty good serve from Selansky. And Blue Valley Northwest gets the quick side out. They've got it right back.
Zarda's just talking to her team right now. I just heard her say, calm down, just relax. It's very easy to get kind of in a funk in this game, especially if you're not feeling your serve receives going very well. So just got to find a way to calm down, reset, get yourself back in, and keep fighting.
Coley couldn't quite get the kill. Diving save by Elena Pearson. Graysick right into the block. Oh, that one wouldn't quite go over. A diving attempt by Coley.
Nice block there by Alyssa Lakin. I think you saw just on that play, even though it didn't end well for the Huskies, just some of the scrappiness that's going to keep them in a lot of games this year and let them be a competitor at the state level.
Emma Foley, the returning All-State libero. Too strong with that serve.
That's tough. You work hard to get that side out. she just said, that's me, that's me. You know, you got to keep that ball in. Just right now, just give yourself a chance, point by point. Work your way back in point by point. That's all you can do.
Seen some pretty good service so far this year.
Yeah, they do. Both teams have some really good servers, aggressive.
Outstanding block, physical block at the net, including Cameron Hahn in there, the setter, getting a piece of that one along with Catherine Case.
Yeah, Hahn did a good job of setting that block and allowing that to be a successful finish. Nice push.
Lainey Granholm, the junior, serving now for the Huskies.
Nice set.
Another block for the Huskies, this time from the left side of the defense. Graysick along with Case again. Case doing a good job in the middle, in there on back-to-back blocks, and it's a 9-2 lead for Blue Valley Northwest. They've already won set one and in control here in set number 2 at the Spectrum Sports Volleyball Slam. Nine to 2 the score. Blue Valley Northwest has had a good start to set number 2. Granholm serving again out of the timeout. Miko Pearson with the pass. Graysick, big hit. Foley managed to save it. But another opportunity for Blue Valley Northwest in system. Right at Foley again.
Sometimes it just takes a break. They call the net violation on the Huskies. The Huskies are doing a great job of controlling the net right now. There was another play just a moment ago where you could hear Haggerty shout, nice block, and it wasn't a block for a finish. It just slowed it down for the defense to make it easier to dig. Uh-oh.
Elena Pearson adjusts as that ball hit one of the net structures that are up in the ceiling. Ends up being a point for St. Michael, and out of the timeout, 2 straight for the Guardians.
Taylor Westhoff with the big swing. Kind of just got to get back in the groove. Give her the ball. She's been a great player for them over the years. It's an awesome finish.
Case couldn't get the kill. Graysick will try. Blocked at the net.
Here we go.
And Blue Valley Northwest was in the net. And so 3 straight for the Guardians.
1 by 1. There's a lot of game left to be played. That's what I know Zarda's telling her team. Just 1 by 1. We just got to get 1 point at a time. They can only score 1 at a time. We can only score 1 at a time. Go!
Catherine Case off the block and to the floor for the kill.
Case is doing a good job. As Haggerty said, she's new to varsity this year. Super hard worker, trying to help speed up their offense, and she really likes that slide. It's been working for her.
A couple of big points off the serve, though, of Colleen McNamara. Got St. Michael back in it. Now looking for a quick side out. Down 10-5. Big serve from Caitlin Young. That's another net violation, this time on St. Michael.
Seems to be a few of those in this last little bit. A lot of net violations.
Yeah.
Just eager to get a block. A little over eager.
Young serving again, this time into the net. Five-point margin. Blue Valley Northwest jumped out to a 9-2 lead in this set. Good pass. Excellent set by Hahn.
It was a great
up
lead.
by St. Michael.
Nice push.
Right on the line for Maddie Clark.
And that just a whole exchange, that whole rally, you could, if you're really paying attention and you're watching Hahn, she had a pretty bad dig that she had to make something happen with, and she just got left a great ball for her middle. And then the rally continued and just pushed that ball out. Got her a one-on-one situation, just only one blocker. Middle didn't close, and her hitter was able to finish. Setters don't get as much credit as they deserve.
Zelansky off the block with authority.
On the other side there, Callie Brokenkruger setting the ball out to Zelansky. Again, 2 All-State players for the Guardians these last 2 years. they're the ones making the plays right now, doing a great job of keeping St. Michael's in this game.
We saw in the first set Simpson go on a pretty good service run, but that time a miss hit. And an easy side out for Blue Valley Northwest. Halfway now to what would be a match clinching set 2 victory.
Nice pass by Tess McCombs for the Guardians. Great dig by Pearson.
Aiken couldn't quite finish it.
There it is.
Right on the line for St. Michael.
Deep, find that deep line, those deep corners. Effective from every area on the court. An awesome swing by Solansky.
3 returning All-Staters from Missouri Class 2. Overpass. Pearson gave it her all. Tried to keep it alive, but
great hustle.
Made a bad pass, didn't quit on it.
You gotta love that. The never quit mentality. Liberos often have that. Nice set. There you go, nice up by Tess McCombs for the Guardians.
Chance for St. Michael in system. And jousting at the net. Both teams stayed out of it. Solansky with a try. And the whistle goes against Blue Valley Northwest. Point to St. Michael, and after being down by 7 in the early going right out of the gate, Guardians have clawed back to within 3.
They're fun to watch, and I really like watching Solansky. She's just really leading her team, and she's going around patting everybody on the back, talking to them like, hey, we got this. Let's go. We can do this. Keep fighting. And they're feeding the beast right now. Broken Kroger knows that she's their go-to girl. She's going to get her the ball and let her see what she can make happen.
Broken Kroger doing a pretty good job from the service line right now. That one was perfectly placed. And fooled Miko Pearson.
Nice.
Well, that was just perfect in system. Great pass, great set, great kill from Addie Clark.
That's how you draw it up right there. Awesome pass, good decision, setting that quick 6 ball behind the setter. Clark is doing such a good job of executing their offense.
Now Elena Pearson is the one who powered Blue Valley Northwest to that early lead, but here she makes a service error.
It's a problem when you have a lot of really aggressive servers. Sometimes it sort of feels like ace or error. You know, like we're getting an ace, or they're super out of system, or we're making an error. So it's kind of that comes with having girls that go back there and are really going, you know, for the ace. They're going to just to kill.
Pearson, a great dig. That was off the antenna, so point for St. Michael. And look at this, the Guardians within 1. Solansky on the service line.
That's what's so great about this game, is that you're really never totally out of it. You know, if you can make a run, anybody can get back in any game.
Boy, Hahn's done a pretty good job with some poor passes. When she gets a good one, it is just perfect. And Graysick knew what to do with it.
Yeah, she's got really good hands. Graysick has done a great job today. When she's getting the ball, she's executing. She's making things happen.
Graysick again. Dug by Foley. Back set for McNamara, who couldn't quite get enough on it. Now Graysick trying to tap it over. Chance for St. Michael in system. McNamara again. Didn't have a ton on it, but had really good placement. Pearson couldn't quite square it up.
Colleen McNamara, senior right side hitter for the Guardians with the kill there. You can tell, just a hardworking kid and just smart off-speed shot. Sometimes those are the hardest ones to dig. Sometimes it's easier when they hit it really hard and right to you. You don't have to do anything.
Foley strong from the service line. And it's a strong serve there and ties the match up. Ties the set up, rather.
Huskies with a few unforced errors, allowing the Guardians to get themselves back in this match.
Basic from way back off the net. Miko Pearson. Good set from Hahn, but just a little bit off for Coley. Be a little miscommunication there.
Yeah, I couldn't see this one. Yeah, there's 3 hitting errors in a row for the Huskies. That's frustrating for everybody. You know, they just got to kind of reset again. We got this. Give me the ball.
St. Michael with their first lead of this set. Basic powerful, but dug out by St. Michael. And the hitting error from Westhoff, was just trying to get it over, but sent it a little deep. And Blue Valley Northwest gets it tied back up. Huskies jumped out 5-0 and 9-2. Guardians have clawed all the way back. Class 2 school from the Missouri side, taking on one of the 6A behemoths from the Kansas side.
Guardians are going to move up a classification this year, so that'll be a new experience.
That's true.
For them.
Formerly Class 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're going to go 3A. I didn't know that until I was kind of working on my notes, and oh my goodness, that'll be a change. There it is, off speed again. That was not up. That was 100% down. Didn't you think so?
I did think so.
I'd like to see that again.
Not protesting this call like she did in the first set. Call that she didn't like.
Not a great angle for us.
Hard to tell, yeah, from there.
I have a good angle from when I saw it initially, and I did not think that ball was up. Sometimes it's those plays that just kind of change the momentum, those energy plays. Nice up. Free ball opportunity for the Guardians. Not a great pass.
Hahn just tapped it over. Solansky kept it up. Westhoff couldn't get the kill. Long rally here.
Nice set.
McNamara couldn't finish it. Hahn setting Graysick.
That was a fun rally. A lot of good digs there. I'm really impressed by both setters. Bokenkircher, you can see why she's an all-stater coming off last season. She pushed that ball back, trying to make the block think, trying to make the defense think. But just a great finish there on the left side for the Huskies from sophomore Graysick.
Laney Granholm, good serve. Foley dug it up. Westhoff. Oh, Pearson had the mistake on the pass there. It was such a good swing from Westhoff, but then St. Michael, just an error trying to take advantage of the mistake from Blue Valley Northwest.
Yeah, Pearson got the free ball kill. You don't want to see that as a coach. You don't want to see it really on either side. You're passing the ball over, and the other side's not quite ready for it.
Overpass there. That was
not legal.
Grabbed it, thrown down.
Yeah, that was 100% not legal. She's hung on to that just a touch too long. That's okay. Sometimes that happens.
Boy, the team's just trading mistakes there on overpasses.
Yeah. Those I think you just get so excited about. You're like, yes, you wait for those, like I want one of those so bad. And then it comes and it doesn't go the way you have planned.
Good serve by McNamara, that's an ace. And just when it looked like Blue Valley Northwest was reasserting control, again, these feisty Guardians fighting back. St. Michael, if you're not familiar, a Catholic school in Lee Summit, new school, kind of replaced O'Hara, if you will. I don't know if replaced is the right word, but O'Hara is closed and St. Michael is the new school, moving out towards the Lee Summit area.
Hate to see that. The Huskies made a hitting error and they called the Guardians in the net. It was difficult to see on that replay, but the net was moving, so it's possible, but that's an unforced error you just never want to see as a coach. They hit the ball out. They gave you a free point.
Good serve by Caitlin Young. St. Michael.
Nice hustle.
Is going to win the point.
See Pearson again laying it all out. That would have been a difficult ball to get over, even if she wasn't off her, laying on the ground when it first happened. Love her hustle. They're keeping it exciting. They're keeping it close. That's what you hope for at the Slam. Exciting matches, good matchups. Nice.
Big swing by Clark. But a great dig by St. Michael to keep it alive. Hahn tried to send it over in 2, but missed just wide. Ties up the set.
I like the idea from Hahn. It was a really good idea, just unfortunately a little bit wide. Tied up again.
Westhoff serving. Blocked at the net is Case. Now Clark will try. She did not miss.
Yeah, I could see her face as she was approaching, and I almost said it, and I didn't want to jinx her. And I was like, you know what? She's going to get a kill. That's going to be a kill. She knew what she was doing on that ball. Excellent finish by Clark.
Well, her sister started off the match, or off the set, really well for Blue Valley Northwest. Can Miko Pearson get a little run going here on her service turn? Free ball for St. Michael. Zelansky taps it over, kept alive, and now Clark with the kill.
Clark has certainly been the go-to girl today for the Huskies. She's hitting from the left, she's hitting out of the middle, she's kind of just doing everything. Again, speaks to that versatility that Haggerty talked about her team. Just lots of options. They can all play multiple positions. That certainly makes you more difficult to defend.
Lansky off the block. St. Michael unable to do anything with it. Miko Pearson is indeed getting a couple of points at least for Blue Valley Northwest on her serve, and now St. Michael wants a timeout. 23-20, Blue Valley Northwest trying to close out this match. Miko Pearson has gotten a couple of points on her serve and extended the lead for Blue Valley Northwest out to 3 points. Now it's going to be a free ball for the Huskies. Try and get within 1 of closing out this match, but instead a block at the net as Clark was maybe kind of on the way down when she made contact with that ball. Missed time to jump just a little bit.
Yeah. Brandy Simpson back to serve for the Guardians. This is her second year on the varsity team for St. Michael's, and she's done a good job today blocking balls and creating offensive opportunities for them.
Good insistent kill for Lauren McCarty. And the Huskies now are within 1.
McCarty, Haggerty described as a Terminator, and you could definitely see that termination going on there. Lots of celebration after that nice kill down the line.
Good serve by Cameron Hahn. And that leads to a point for Blue Valley Northwest. And the Huskies take match number 1 of the 2019 Spectrum Sports Volleyball Slam. 25-21 here in set number 2. Credit to St. Michael. They were down 9-2 early, clawed all the way back. But in the end, the Huskies a little bit too much. And they sweep St. Michael in the opener here in 2019's Volleyball Slam. Blue Valley Northwest sweeps St. Michael, the Archangel. The Guardians fall in two sets here this morning in our first match of the Spectrum Sports Volleyball Slam. The Blue Valley Northwest student section just serenading Cameron Hahn with a happy birthday rendition.
It was beautiful.
Celebrating her birthday today, and the outstanding setter for Blue Valley Northwest played very well, as did her teammates. I would say both coaches have to be pretty pleased with what they saw from their teams here in match 1.
Absolutely. I think, saw a lot of fight, saw a lot of grit on both sides, which is, as a coach, is something you can't teach. So if they just have that, it's so important as the season progresses. The things that they need to work on are things that are very fixable, just some pass and serve stuff. They just missed a few too many serves, and they're out of system a bit too much, really, on both sides. But when things were clicking and working, they both sides saw really great execution of their offense. So I think both are going to grow, and we're going to see great things from them all season.
Well, your former teammate ended up besting your former player.
I know, that was
good connections for you for both of them.
Yes, I was conflicted, you know. So my child and then someone I've known for 20 years. So I was proud of them both, and they're both great coaches, and you can see just how they really have done great things with their teams.
And Blue Valley Northwest moves to 1-0 on the season. Coming up next, we've got Shawnee Mission East and Blue Valley North. That'll be match number 2 of the Spectrum Sports Volleyball Slam. But it's Blue Valley Northwest winning in 2 to open the Slam, knocking off St. Michael the Archangel from the Missouri side. For Nancy Dorsey, Nick McCabe, hoping you'll stay with us here on Spectrum Sports. Blue Valley Northwest moving on.